Y'all, we are so behind. I am so behind on all platforms. Um, Listen, tonight we went long in the dating app, which then made me go late to Instagram. I don't really have, I try to, as we're moving, I learned I had to gently guide you guys to the dating app, but we were on the app. The app is doing so well. We was on the app and we ran over. So it made me go late to Instagram. I don't really do Instagram that long. I probably do like 30 minutes on Instagram and then I come to these YouTube streets. But so much to tell y'all sold out the Kendra G singles card game. We was not expecting that, so I had to order more to get them in stock. So that you can pre-order it still, but they will ship out again beginning December 8th. I had no idea you guys were gonna sell it out in a month. So thank you for the cousins that got the cards. A lady just told me on IG that she ordered the card game. This is why I love my cousins. And I guess the warehouse sent her order twice. So she got two card games and she's telling me to send me one of the card games back. Talk about the honor system. I love my cousins. So you can pre-order the card game still, but the shipments will start again December 8th. It will be in time for Christmas. That's why I got on phone with the distributor today to make sure. It might even be earlier than December 8th, so potentially earlier than December 8th, but at least by December 8th. So if people want to get it for Christmas, we'll be able to get those orders fulfilled by Christmas time. But you guys sold that shit out in a month, and I love y'all for it. Y'all know I was saying, who's ready to get married? Who's ready to get married? So let me give y'all an update what that post was about. So we're doing something that we have not done in the 5 years that I have been hosting the show. Although sometimes y'all do be reaching out to me directly looking for y'all person, this time that's going to be the goal. So we have a person and he is ready for his wife, but the catch is you will be submitting to me and then I'm going to pick 4 to 5 girls for him to choose from. So I'm really going to play matchmaker this time. So I'm going to release the first guy inside the Kendra G Singles dating app tomorrow morning. So what's going to start happening is we're releasing the comment section in the app. I realize that you guys really like the comment section. So we're releasing the comment section inside the dating app this week. For the last couple of weeks, we had no comment section, okay? But the comment section is coming to the dating app. And the first guy that I am going to be looking for his wife, he's going to be inside the dating app. I already recorded the video. It was a video we did. Y'all didn't even see it yet. Now you're going to see it. The woman that is interested or the women that are interested, they will have to send the email to me. All the details will be in the video. So I will post them on can I speak? I will post him on social media too, but it's going to go inside the app first. Okay. It's going to go inside the app first. All right. Oh, I've been talking all this time and I didn't put the link. Let me know where you guys are watching from. Shout out where you're watching from. They said I have a 50-year-old doctor. Shout out where you're watching from. I forgot to ask you guys that question. Let's see. Hold on. Ooh, okay. Connecticut, California, Sacramento. Is it raining there? Boston, Rhode Island, Memphis. Is it raining there? Because, child, it's raining. It won't stop raining in LA. Oh, like the post on IG, San Diego, Houston. Yes, it is. It's been raining in LA. I mean, I'm not going to complain because, we had the fires earlier this year. So rain is a blessing in California, to be quite honest. But it's like, I be wanting to fight Tony, because Tony said it never rains in Southern California. And he lied. Okay? It does rain in Southern California. All right, the link if you want to be a guest, push the request. I'm gonna say it right now. I was tired earlier, so usually I'll be giving y'all a lot of time to decide. We have a lot of people watching, so y'all in the building. San Diego, Houston, Chicago. Chicago, I'm coming back for the tonight's conversation, December 6th and 7th. Yeah, they lied. It definitely rains in Southern California. Kendra Tide, I know y'all get so mad when I drink Red Bull. I know y'all do, but I was tired. Kansas, Georgia, bring the mudslides. Yuck. Idaho. I've never been to Idaho. I've been trying to think of some places I've never been because we're putting together, I'm starting to put together the tour for next year for 2026. And I want to pick, I'm considering picking. Let me tell you, can I tell y'all, y'all already know I'm bougie, right? So it don't even matter no more. But I was supposed to do something in Alabama. I think it was Alabama. And then as the something I was supposed to do was being facilitated, a person that was also going to be a part of it was like, well, I'm just going to stay in Atlanta because they have no 5-star hotels. So I'm going to stay in Atlanta and drive up the day of. I said, what? Alabama don't got no 5-star hotels? Anybody from Alabama, can you confirm? Tamara, we can't see your face. Can you confirm or deny? Does Shantae, I gotta see y'all lights if y'all want to be guests. Can someone confirm or deny if Alabama has 5-star hotels? Because when the girl said she had to drive, when she said she had to stay, she was gonna stay, and it was just like a natural conversation. We were supposed to both be on this event. And she's like, well, I'll just stay in Atlanta and I'm gonna drive up because they don't have any. Someone said they do have 5-star hotels. Well, I need to tell my friend that because I said I can't go. That's the ain't got, where am I gonna sleep? I'm getting tired of the Airbnbs. For Airbnbs, I need the neighbor to start talking. Because let me tell you about the Airbnbs. They get you. Because, you know, when I travel, I have a team. So sometimes it's cost effective for us to get an Airbnb instead of me paying for everybody's hotel room. But the Airbnbs, they get you with the living room. That's how they got me. The living room be everything. And then they going to spend 70 pictures on the living room. And you be so mesmerized by the living room that you don't even really pay close attention like you should to the bedrooms. They got me. They ain't gonna get my ass no more. Airbnb should have, I want to hear the next door neighbor. I want them to record a video. I want them to tell you about the neighborhood. Because I be pulling up to places, I be like, this didn't look like what y'all put on Airbnb. So anyways, they have 5-star hotels in Alabama. That's what y'all telling me? Robert, show the wall. Show the wall, Robert. Okay. They telling me, okay, Alabama. Okay. Alabama. Oh, wait, she lied. Alabama definitely has 5-star hotel. Well, what's the name of the 5-star hotel? What's the name of the 5-star hotel? What's the name of the 5-star hotel? Since y'all telling me that, oh, wait, where you go? Okay, here we go. Hello?
Hey, how you doing, Kendra?
Hi, how are you? What's your name, sir?
All right. Robert, I'm one of your day one fans. I shouldn't say day one.
I was gonna say,
maybe
you look familiar.
Yeah.
When was you on the show?
I wasn't on the show. I've been following you for the second year, probably, 2021.
Oh, I love that. You've never been on the show?
No, never been on the show. Sometimes I comment, but that's about it.
Okay, well, Robert, well, I appreciate your support. So you ready to do it for the first time ever for you?
I'm ready to do it, and I want to say something. This came in today, so I got it today. So mine came in. I haven't even opened it yet. Excuse me. So I got it.
Can I tell you it's sold out? Let me tell you, I almost cried when they told me that it's sold out. They'll be back in stock December 8th. I had no clue. Like literally, we're supposed to send stuff to Amazon and you guys sold it out on the website. So now we're just gonna replenish the website before we probably won't even go to Amazon this year. We'll go to Amazon next year. But I love y'all so much That is so, Robert. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
You got the
yeah.
game. Did it come? When did it come?
When it just today at
I
2 o'clock, I
love
picked
that.
it up.
Yes, they started.
2 o'clock
They've
today.
been shipping since like, oh, I could cry. This is so amazing. I literally just announced today. I found out today that they're sold out until December 8th. So
Oh, wow.
cousins, they're gonna be back in stock December 8th. If you want it for Christmas, you better definitely. I mean, you can pre-order it now, but we'll reship them again beginning December 8th. But shout outs to you, Robert. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
I'm
am
glad I can
so,
support.
listen, I do not take you for granted. I really don't. I appreciate, listen, I want to spend more time on loving on the cousins that love on me, because I think sometimes I spend so much time on the negativity, but I would never be this successful without, I have way more love than hate, right? And I really just want to take this moment and say, I do not take you for granted. I know you, listen, you work hard for your money. So the fact that you went to the website, got it, and I love that you see it really ships out, and you got it. So that's amazing. Oh, you didn't open it yet. I was going to say we could play and I would answer one of your questions, but it's okay. Okay, let's see.
No, I didn't open it yet.
Okay.
I was saving it for a Friendsgiving,
Yes,
so I was
it's
saving it for that.
perfect for stuff like that. It's perfect.
Yeah,
All right. All right, Robert, where are you calling us from?
From Louisiana. So I hope I can redeem our state after what I saw on within the app. So,
okay, who was from Louisiana? Oh, Louisiana was the girl
lady
tonight
with the children. Yeah,
with the children. Oh, you've been with me. Yeah. So this is the cool thing about the dating app. Although I'm gonna think about it, because she kind of did tell me I could put her on social. The thing with the dating app is not every video comes to social media anymore. So, because that's the great thing about the dating app. You can literally say, I only want it inside the dating app. And we're going to be migrating now that I'm releasing the comment section inside the videos. But yeah, she was a lot. We had a woman that caught us while she was in the car with her kids. And I forgot she was from Louisiana. It was a lot going on, but that'll be signed the dating app. Okay. All right, Robert. So Louisiana, how old are you?
61.
61?
61.
Okay, 61. And do you have any kids?
No kids.
No kids. So we got Robert, Louisiana, 61, no kids. What you do for a living?
And actually retired on October last year. I worked with the state government, but
okay, so you're retired. Have you ever been married?
Never married.
Okay, so you never wanted kids and you never wanted to get married?
I wanted kids and I wanted to get married, but I have I guess for the women, I have something that they probably won't like. I'm looking for men only.
Robert!
My friends are going to scream when they see this.
Robert, wait a minute. I didn't get no gay vibes at all.
I had to lower the air because my temperature is rising.
Okay, I was so nervous. Listen, I thought maybe you was gonna say like a dog that you love. When you said I got something women are probably not gonna like, I didn't even get it then. Robert, you've been dating men all your life?
Post college.
But
that's so funny. That's so funny because I've always felt that I've given off that vibe. But one of my ex coworkers, we still hang, and she was like, she never got that vibe, from me. So if you're watching, and I kind of came out to my family back in 1990, but not my job, because I'm in that era at 61 where I don't share my sexual life with children. I figure anyone 35 or under is a child to me because I'm 61. So I used to say 21 minus my age, but because people still kind of come at me in the 35 age range, I kind of say 35 and up is what I'm interested in. But yeah. Now I'm getting nervous.
No. I mean, I haven't been surprised in a while, but you got me. I wasn't expecting that. But I will say, when I saw that you had no kids and you never got married, that's why I just asked, like, why did it not happen? Okay, we get it now. All right, so you're retired, Louisiana, 61, no kids, never married, men only. All right, what kind of men are you looking for?
Actually, I liked an answer one of your guests said over the years. I want someone who wants me. that's the challenge in relationships across the board. We tend to like people who don't like us. And I would love to find someone who likes me. In this same gender loving world, I don't use the term gay because gay has other connotations that I don't adhere to, but I'm a same gender loving man. In that sense, I want someone who's comfortable with himself, who's confident. If he has children, who the children understand and they love him for who he is, and they're accepting of me. So I'm okay with children. I mean, if they're 20 plus, in age, 21 plus in age, I'm okay with children. But I'm attracted to masculinity. One thing that social media has done and television has done is stereotype the same gender loving community, pigeonholed them, so to speak. And I love your show. I applaud you because you have shown different types of men and women who aren't stereotypical what the world will want to know is gay. Everyone doesn't want to wear high heels and makeup and imitate women. There are masculine brothers out there who are interested in other masculine men. And it doesn't have anything to do with the top or bottom conversation. You have masculine men, you have effeminate men. You have masculine women, you have effeminate women. There's a gambit of possibilities. And I learned that when I was 21, where I learned kind of like, it was an eye opener to me because other same gender loving men looked like my dad, my uncle, my grandfather. They looked like average people, not the stereotypical, bent wrist. I grew up with those stereotypes. I grew up in a
Wait, you're
military
phone out for
household.
1 second,
So I grew
Robert.
up with the light
Your
on
phone went
the
out for one.
toes.
Your phone went out for 1 second.
Oh, okay.
So, no, it's good. No, I'm gonna tell you, we heard most of it. I
Okay.
just want to make sure you pick it up. The last thing I heard was they didn't have bent wrists.
Right. And those are stereotypes back in the 70s. They'll say, oh, his wrist is broken. They would say things like sweet. Like I said, I grew up in a household with a lot of military people. I didn't join the military myself. I decided to go to school, but I grew up in that era when you get 18, you either go to school, go to the military, or get a job. I chose to go to school. So in that sense, I always felt, because I grew up in that era where people said, you don't sound black, which always aggravated me because I use the terminology now, original humans, because history and biology shows that people who look like you and I are the original humans on this planet. So I use original humans. So original humans populated the planet and educated the world before there was a such thing as white and black. And in that sense, there's nothing that in me that aggravates me more to have someone say that you sound proper or you sound white. Because no, I sound like an original human, because we're the ones who brought them out of the dark ages decades ago. We've been here 10,000 plus years, but that's not why I came on here. I came on here to find somebody who's comfortable with himself, who loves himself, who, if he has children, the children love and accept him. His family understands and loves and accept him. I don't necessarily need someone who's willing to be out there in the parades. I love myself and I'm comfortable with myself, but I'm not out there waving a flag saying, hey, look at me. What I'm saying is I want someone who's comfortable in his own skin, who wants to develop a relationship. We don't need to share co-domicile, because that's not me. When we get to the faults, I'll explain that. But we could have our own separate homes and come together when we come together.
So now, okay, so you don't want to cohabitate. So would it be a committed relationship?
Yes, it would be a committed relationship. And let me back up a little bit. I'm open to discussing the grounds of our relationship, the foundation of our relationship. So I'm not stuck. People say, when you get older, you're kind of stuck in your ways. I'm not stuck in my ways. I'm willing to discuss, communicate, and determine our boundaries together. I'm not going to get into a relationship and say, I expect this, this, and this, and that. I'm willing to listen and to navigate the relationship together, because I know there's no fantasy relationships to begin with. Okay. True enough, if I were to tell you my fantasies, I'm interested in muscular men who are healthy, health mind conscious, healthy minded, spiritually, mentally, socially, physically, who could teach me, because I need to work out. I need to get my body a little bit harder than it is. As you get older, it's kind of hard to do that. I would love to meet somebody who's maybe a vegan or doesn't eat that much meat and who could teach me. I cannot cook. So my concept is, hey, if you're willing to cook, I'm willing to clean the kitchen, you know. And the concept of 50-50, I don't like the money issue in the sense that money doesn't make a relationship. True enough, I saw what you said on the app. Money is the big argument in a lot of relationships. But in my concept, what I'm thinking of, in Louisiana, it doesn't take much money to survive. I'm retired. I do pretty well, but I just hate that money argument, because I always heard this when I was younger. Elders used to say this, and I'm gonna shut up because I know I may be pontificating, if that's the word. Two nickels together make a dime. Basically, it means that whatever monies you have, when you put them together, they transform into something better. So don't, I don't want to put such a weight on, before you come to meet me, you need X amount of dollars. Just as long as you're a go-getter, you're positive oriented, you're positive spirited. I just don't like someone who puts people down because they think they're here and somebody else is here. I don't like that. So if you come at me with a positive spirit and a positive attitude and a hustling type of spirit, then I'm willing to hustle with you. And I'm not trying to cut me off if I'm improper, but
well, let me jump in. I didn't mind you speaking. I felt like I was listening intently, and you actually answered a lot of the questions. So you pretty much answered what you want, what you don't want. You said how he has to look. You talked about the money part. So we could really go to the Kendra Cam. I think you even did the Kendra Cam though. Okay, I feel like you did that at one point in time too. Right. Okay. So now let me jump in. When was your, okay, yeah, we see you.
Oh, okay.
Now we're all the way at this question. When was your last relationship?
Technically relationship, it's been several years. It's been, maybe, we're in 2025, let's say probably 2010. So it's been about 15 years.
Why do you think you've been single for so long?
I've always gotten the question, why are you single, when people meet me? And it's because I'm a little obsessive compulsive. I'm a little controlling. And I think that comes from the military background or household that I was reared within. But I think I'm with myself because I'm comfortable with myself. I'm one of those people who gets a good book or whatever, and I'm comfortable in my own space. I could be in my little apartment Monday through Friday. As long as I got everything I need, I'm okay. Other people are, more social. Let's put it this way. When I worked for the government, I was an extrovert because I had to turn on the switch. I was a third level program manager. And so I had to do what I'm doing now on Zooms and conduct meetings. And I turned it on. I had to turn it on and pop for the job because that was my paycheck. But once I came home, I wanted peace and quiet. And that's what I can offer to someone who's interested in me: comfort and peace. I would never go against you in public because that's one of my rules. If we're outside in public, I'm never going to go against you. We can get inside and we'll talk about the differences and the issues we have about whatever situation we may have encountered. But I do not believe in outward displays of anger outside. That's not me. I'm at peace, I'm comfortable, and I want that in my dwelling, But yeah.
Okay. Don't think it's too late. No, I'm not going to read that. Okay, so you don't have to answer if I'm going to ask. When's the last time? Well, before I do that, I have to acknowledge, boy, you can talk, Robert. I have to acknowledge it. I would be remiss if I didn't bring it up. What was your job before you retired?
A state government employee with the Department of Children and Family Services. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
But I worked in contracts. I did contracts with different entities.
Yeah. Yes, there's a couple of things I wanted to touch on that you said. You said a lot. One, I love your comfortability in your skin. I think we have progressed in this country to make it. Listen, is it ever going to be a perfect space? No, but I think it's more of the we're every year we get to a safer space for the LGBTQ community. Where for me, what I loved about the show, it's taken me around the world, like literally. And when you talk to as many people I have within 5 years, and I've I always say I've seen it all, but then something happens and I have to bite that, have to eat my words. But I mean, before my show, I have so many gay friends. So I was a supporter of the LGBTQ community before my show. I guess what shocks me at times is when it's unexpected. In the beginning with you, it was unexpected. But what I appreciate is, even though it was unexpected, you're very confident in it, right? You're not timid. I have gay friends that are not have like they're gay and they've never said it. Like everyone knows they're gay. Everybody probably has that one friend that everybody knows they're gay, but they never said it and probably never will say it. And well enough to not bring it up to them.
And
right?
you hit the nail on the head, because so many of my friends and associates who are probably going to call me, I put it on airplane mode so I'll have no interruptions, but they're probably going to call me afterward and said, why did you get on that show? Because there's so many of us who don't go to clubs, who don't go out in public, who live quiet, successful lives in silence. So for me to get up here, what's going to happen is people are going to look at my friends who hang with me and start questioning, is she? And that's so bogus, because just because I have a friend doesn't mean that he or she is same gender loving. That's so ridiculous,
Right.
To show you a little bit of reality, back in New Orleans, I had a friend, straight guy. He happened to love ballet and things like that, but his fiance didn't. So I met him out.
Straight man loves ballet?
Yes, he was a straight man from New York who liked ballet, and his fiance didn't. So I bumped into him at the ballet. We started talking, and then afterwards we got something to eat. He went his way, I went my separate ways, but every time we would connect, we connected. When I met her, she put a stop to it because she thought
because she knew he wasn't straight. That's what it was, Robert. Right. I don't know. I don't think he was straight, Robert.
I think he was, because I don't cross those lines.
Like ballerinas.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was Alvin Ailey
and think
and
about
all
this.
Of that. Yeah.
Why did his wife put a stop to it?
I think she felt that I had ulterior motives, that I was trying to do something that, I really wasn't trying to do. She thought I had some interest in him, and I didn't. It was like it was a friend, somebody who I could do things with. And that's what I'm looking for through your app. Somebody that I could be a friend, a brother, a confidant, and then move on to another level.
Okay, fair enough.
And I am talking to someone right now. So if you're looking at me, I apologize. I'm on this app.
Wait, you talking to a guy right now, Robert?
Well, he's in another state. So
okay, y'all open? Y'all just dating?
We just started talking about, I'll say a week. Just a week. Okay. Just communicating through IG. Just that type of communication. So no physical connection, not even FaceTime. So yeah, so it's relatively new.
Okay, let me ask you, what type of men do you? So you might have said it and I might have missed it. Do you like more of a masculine guy or more of a feminine guy?
I'm attracted to masculinity. So I could date a trans man who is like a bodybuilder, and it doesn't have to be a bodybuilder. I alluded to that because I said, if you would ask me what my top tier dream person would be, it would be an extremely athletic person, lots of hair, facial hair, head of hair, body hair, whatever. It would be that type of person. But in reality, when you boil it down to the basics, I want someone who wants me. So I don't care what your physique is. We can go to the gym together in reality. Now, if I don't give you the dream, because I don't want to offend some of the ladies that I've heard on this app, I've heard them say 100,000 and above. But like you said, in reality, those type of guys, even in the same gender loving community, feel that they're hot, they're big ticket items. So they want an open relationship. They want you to, be able to come to them at a beck and call because they can throw money at you to get you to them. You know, so you have to be able to have a certain personality to accept people like that, because they will treat you like you're an object in some cases, not all cases, but in some cases,
Okay.
because money is such a high priority in so many people's lives that if they have it, they'll treat you like, well, you come to me. And that's something the guy that I'm talking to now kind of is in that mode where he's like, he wants me to pack up and come to him. And I'm always
Okay,
saying
let me
baby
jump in.
steps.
Oh, where's he live?
He lives in DC. I'm not lying, but I'm smiling because I don't want to say, but DC.
Okay, we'll leave
He
it
lives in
there.
DC.
So DC, so would you ever relocate? Are you staying in Louisiana?
I'm going to stay in Louisiana because
Okay.
Louisiana has a great thing. If you're 55 or older, you can go to a public university or college for free.
Okay,
And
I'm
so
gonna
I
jump
don't
in
want to
now.
lose that
Okay.
benefit.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump in. But wait, are you still going to college?
I plan to go back to do AI, to get into the AI field, because just like computers were new at one time, AI is new, and I want to try to get into that market and do something remotely.
Okay, fair
Because
enough. All right. So you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I'm smiling again because I heard a guy say something ignorant one time. I think he was saying, does self-pleasure count? But but no, the last time I was with a person was come on, we're in November,
You
so
don't have to
August.
answer, but you
Oh,
said
I don't mind.
August.
August.
August. Okay. All right. 3 flaws you have to work on, Robert.
Oh, I could give you about 6, but off the top of my head, as I said, I'm a loner and I'm used to being with myself, so I have to break that and get comfortable with cohabitating with someone and get in that mode. Sometimes I talk too much. I need to listen more than I talk. So I have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. I could hear my dad saying that, even though that was 35 years ago. But at any rate, another one is I am kind of like a control freak, and it's in a positive sense. Let's say I go out to eat dinner with some friends of mine. One of my pet peeves is splitting the ticket. When the waiter comes, I hate that. So what I like to do is quietly give the waiter or waitress my card and let them ring it up. And then when they come to the table, it's already settled. So if someone wants to pay me later, that's fine. But if not, that's also fine. But I just don't like that. That's one of my pet peeves, but it's a control thing, because
Okay.
I just don't like that. You know, if we're sitting and, okay, what's my portion? I bought $19.99, $2.99. No, let me pay for it and we can settle up later if you want to do that. If not, I'm fine. You can catch it the next time. You know.
Okay. All right. This is the last. Wait, hold on. So you're 61, right?
Yes, yes.
What's the age range you want to date?
35 to 75.
Okay, 35 to 75. Okay,
Yeah.
what's a wide range?
Well, I hate in the same gender loving community, we deal with the same thing in the straight community, where you have homosexuals that when the weather gets cold, they try to, they'll be gay for the season just to have shelter. So we deal with that. So a lot of 20 somethings come at me. So if you're watching, I'm not outing you, but I'm just saying, at 61, what do I have in common with someone who's 25 other than a sexual connection? And I'm at that age where I'm not looking for a sexual connection. I'm looking for more of a mental stimulation. To me, I always say sex is like the steak sauce when the relationship is 90% steak. So today, people put sex is so high. In fact, some people say if the sex is not great, they don't want to get in the relationship. But for me, sex gets better after I trust you, after I know that your morals are there, your standards are there, you're a respectable person. Sex gets better with me because I'm more adventurous once I know you're a good upstanding person.
Got you. Okay. Who's child, Robert? It's the last question. Here we go. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
If you're watching me, you'll be lucky to be with Robert because I'm a dependable person. I'm stable. I'm confident. I love myself and who I am. I love my family, even though I'm not around them every weekend. I love my family, and and I love. Let me put it this way: I love and respect men. What aggravates me most is a gay person who hates their mother. If you don't get along with your mother, and your mother was, we're talking about mothers maybe back the 80s and prior, because I know there's been a change in the type of parent after the 80s due to the, the systemic drugs in the neighborhood and so forth. But there were changes in the original humans community starting in the 80s. But prior to the 80s, if you don't like your mother, don't come to me. Don't step to me. Because if you don't respect women, because I've met so-called straight men who don't respect women. And how you know they don't respect women, they yell at them, they touch them, they're rude in public. They it's just like like a mental deterioration of them. You don't love a woman if you're going to do that. If you love a woman, you're going to treat her with respect. You're going to treat her kindly and just uplift her. Do everything you can to uplift her spirit, and she'll uplift your spirit. So I want to partner with that type of energy in the sense of, even though I'm drawn to masculinity, I want somebody who can lift me up, and I'll lift him up.
Okay. Well, let's do it. I mean, Robert took over for the last, how long we been on with Robert now? Maybe 30 minutes. Robert, Louisiana, 61, no kids. Men only. So not men only, not bisexual, right?
No, not bisexual.
Yes.
Not bisexual.
Men only. He's retired, never married, and he'll date 35 to 75. I'm assuming you're inside the Kindred. You are on the app because you mentioned it. What's your name inside the app?
I am. I can't find it myself, but it's Aura, like Robert, dot
But
W.
how were you logged in tonight if you can't find
Well, no. Well, I was saying, the search feature, I couldn't find my own profile through the search
you can't find your own profile because you are the profile.
Oh, okay.
But you should know, but you should know your username. You can't search yourself on the app, no.
Okay, and then I do know my username. It's R.W.
Wait, R.W? R.
Yes.
W.
No spaces.
Oh, I see you.
All right.
Here we go.
I probably have the same thing on. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that's me. So yeah.
If you just tune in, okay, Robert. Like, how come you don't have the LGBT? Well, we have the flag now. You can put the flag on your thing too. It does say same sex.
Yeah.
But you can add the flag too. We have a LGBTQ flag.
Okay,
you can put
by my name. By my name.
Yeah, it will come up by same-sex relationship. You can add it.
Okay.
But you do have same-sex. As soon as you get there, you read it. Author of a black man for a black man.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
It's my journal entries that I published. I used to keep a journal back from 1993 to 2000. So I just published a first part of that from 93 to maybe 94.
Okay. So I'm a 61-year-old man who enjoys life. I'm a retired man as of October 29th. You retired a year ago. I'm a published author who's also same gender loving man. Okay, Robert. Here we go. So for the fellas watching, R.W.Hawkins56. But if you put in R.W. he'll come up inside the username. Okay. Inside the Kendra G Singles dating app. Again, he ordered the card game. Is it close to you?
Yes.
He got the Kendra G Singles card game. It's sold out until December 8th. He got his today. I'm so happy. It's sold out until December 8th. All right, so we got you the card game. Now we got to find you a boo to play with. Now the other guy watching, he might be upset with you calling me tonight, but let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I apologize. I don't want to hurt any feelings or push anyone away. But as we kind of discussed, I'm really looking for someone within a 2-hour drive of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That would be great. And
so
or if you're willing to fly.
He said, all right, Robert, we're going to go, but I appreciate you so much. Please keep me posted how it goes.
All right. Thank you. Thank you a lot.
Bye. Thank you again for getting the card game. That's so dope. Let's see. Everybody in queue, I got to see your face. I can't bring anybody to the stage without seeing their face first. Anthony, show me the wall. Anthony, you got to show the wall. Take the camera. Show the other side. Okay. Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can, but is you got a TV on?
For some reason I hear an echo.
I don't hear an echo, but I heard your television.
Can you hear me
now? Yes.
Why am I hearing an echo in the background?
Does anybody else hear an echo on their end? I don't hear an echo. Do you have me on too? Do you have me on the phone or another device?
Like it repeats itself.
Okay, that's not, they're
I have
saying,
you on my Chromebook.
I don't know. I mean, it could be, do you have me on two tabs? Do you have me on, like, do you have YouTube on? Maybe you have two tabs open. Because it's like, no echo, no echo, no echo. Oh, he went away? Oh, wait. Is he trying again? Hello?
Yeah, there was so I had two tabs open.
Yeah, that's okay. Anthony,
Can
where
you
you
hear
calling
me?
us from? Can you hear
Can you
me?
hear, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Are you
Okay,
on a
great.
Bluetooth?
I can hear you. I don't have a Bluetooth on. I'm on my computer.
Okay, there
No,
seems like there might be a delay. Where you calling me from, Anthony?
I'm from Massachusetts.
Okay. I'm from Connecticut, so I'm familiar with Massachusetts. How old are you, Anthony?
I'm 26.
Okay. Who's child, Anthony? I'm trying my hardest. This the best. This the best light we have.
Say it again.
This the best light we have.
Hold on, I got you. Hold on a second. Damn, I saw someone in the comments say I'm mean. I look mean. Is that better?
You froze for a second. You want the light in your face. So you want to face the light. Like you literally want to look at the light in your face. That
Is
was
this
over your
better?
head. You want to face the light. Maybe turn around. You want to face the light. That right.
Is
Keep
that better?
going. Do you have a bathroom? You want to, okay, I'll work with this. I'll work with it. I'll work with it. But
Can
the
you
whole
see
thing,
me?
I can see you, but it would be better if there was a light in your face.
Hold on.
When I'm saying a light in the face, I think y'all understand. It's like
Hold
literally
on
you
a
want,
second.
like the light is over your head.
Right. Hold on a second. How about now?
Is that light in your face? That light is, Anthony, that light is on the top of your head. It's not in your face. I'm saying
Right.
face the light. You
All,
keep
all the
going and the
li-
light is on top of your
hold
head.
on.
I'm telling you to face the light.
Hold on. Damn. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. I don't know if this is better.
Um, but now we got,
Is this
y'all don't
better?
have lights. Okay, I'll work with this, but you don't have lights in your house. Why you
I
got
do.
one?
I do, but
We'll work with that.
Are you sure? Because I'm doing my best. I'm sorry.
Well, just say, okay, that light that you're close to, can you turn closer to it and face it? Like right now, it's the shadow of you. It's keep going the other way, Anthony. Anthony, when I say face the light, imagine there's a lamp. I want you to
All right.
look right at the lamp. Imagine your phone is the lamp. Okay, I'll work with this.
Is this better?
Anthony, yep, we're gonna work with it. This is gonna be our best.
Okay.
Anthony, you're 26,
I'm 26. Yes.
and what do you do for a living?
So right now, I'm actually in the process of looking for employment. It's been hard to find employment in my area with the economy right now and stuff. To be perfectly honest with you, but I'm doing different things to increase my chances of securing employment. Like I have, a career advisor at a career center. I have a career counselor at another organization. So, I'm doing what I can, you know what I mean, with what I have, with where I'm at. Um, but I'm not letting it tear me down.
I understand. Do you stay by yourself?
No, so at the moment, I'm staying with my mother until I can get my own place.
Got you. Okay. Well, listen, sometimes I talk about it often. Like sometimes moments in life are
Mhm.
just single seasons. This is time that we get to be dedicated to getting ourselves together, things that go on, all those things.
Right.
You think this is the right time to start dating?
Um, I mean, yeah, it's just the way it is these days. How can I explain this? Like, without sounding disrespectful or anything like that. I
No,
don't know.
you can speak freely.
I feel like because I know everybody's got their own opinions, their own views. I feel like in this day and age, and I'm not just gonna say modern women, I'll say modern men too. Um, they're not the same. Um, you know, men don't know how to be men, women don't know how to be women. And I think the roles are switching. And especially with social media, with this, technology, uh, it's getting worse. For instance, I'm not on social media. You will not find me on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on or X as they call it, TikTok, Snapchat. Like I'm not on none of those. To me, it's not for me. To me, it's toxic. Like I'm not your average 26-year-old. I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't do drugs. Um, I don't drink. I just started putting my faith back into God. Um, I go to church every Sunday. I go to Bible study every Tuesday, pray every Wednesday. Like I'm giving you my whole schedule. Like I'm in therapy twice a week. I just graduated from anger management. Um, I had 3 rounds of it.
What
Um,
was going on that had you in anger management?
I just wanted to, I just want to be a better person. I've had a lot going on this year, and I just been working on my mental health. I graduated from some parenting classes because I am a parent. I do have 2 boys.
How old are
Um,
your two boys?
so I have a 6-year-old boy. He'll be 7 in January, and then I have a boy that'll be 1 tomorrow.
Why by the same woman?
No, by different women.
Why you not with the 1-year-old mama?
To be honest with you, I messed up. I really did. I messed up. I messed up bad. Um, wow, this is. Give me a second. Because I know that
Listen,
I'm
okay,
live.
well, let
I
me
know
say
we're
this.
live right now, and I know many
Yeah, I
people
was
are
gonna
watching and
say.
listening.
Here's the deal, Anthony. I'm gonna tell you, don't say anything you don't want the world to know because the world will know if you say it on my show.
I
So
mean, I'm not.
if you're fine,
Listen,
I just want to give you that disclaimer.
absolutely. Pardon me. At the end of the day, people are gonna have opinions and views on you, whether you're right or wrong. What? Do you agree?
Yes.
Right. So, I've taken accountability, responsibility, and ownership. I messed up real bad, really bad. Um, so we were together for almost 4 years, and there was many different things that led up to what happened, but you know, I'm being honest. I wasn't emotionally and mentally stable. I wasn't financially stable. I wasn't the man that she needed me to be. Um, I had cheated on her. Um, we were engaged. She was pregnant at the time. I'm very regretful, remorseful, and sorry. And I feel horrible, absolutely terrible about it all. I do. Um, it was horrible. It was. Um, so I just been taking time away, working on being a better man, working on being a better father. Um, just working on myself. Um, that's really all I can say right now. You know what I mean? Um, and I think what separates me from other people, especially other men, is a lot of times, not just men, but people won't admit that. They won't take full ownership of that. I can't speak for anybody else. I can only speak for myself. And I'm young. I'm only 26. My birthday's in August. I just turned 26. So, you know, I'm just working on myself, you know. I don't really hang out with people. I usually keep to myself. I'm on my business. You know, that's the way to go, I think, because this world is crazy right now. It's only getting worse. You know what I mean? Um, and I got two boys that look up to me, you know, so I gotta continue to work on becoming the best version of me, you know.
Okay. 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 Well, I do appreciate your transparency. I do.
Mhm.
Um, let's keep going. Anthony, what's your zodiac sign?
Leo.
Leo.
Mhm.
So, I mean, how did I guess the nosiness in me? How did your
I'm an
fiance
open
find
book.
out? Did you tell her you cheated, or did she find out?
So what happened was I journaled. I had a notebook and I was journaling, and my past therapist had told me because she had looked through my journal one time, or excuse me, maybe two times, and I had told my past therapist about it, and he had told me to start journaling on my phone. So I started doing that, and um, she must have went on my phone one night while I was sleeping or while I was, you know, away. Maybe my phone was unlocked. I don't know, but she had screenshotted the notes, and she must have sent them to herself because I had wrote down my unfaithfulness. You know, when you're journaling, you just write, because that's supposed to be a safe space, right?
No, you're the dumbest cheater ever to be alive.
I agree. I agree.
Nobody writes that they cheated a journal.
I didn't.
What in the
I don't know what
hell?
people are saying, but they're
No,
probably looking at me
what's
like,
your
"What?"
okay, Anthony? What you are, Anthony? Are you mixed? I'm sorry.
Well, so I'm Cape Verdean, so my
Okay, I
my
have
dad's
black.
black,
I
and
have,
I'm like a
yeah.
quarter white. My mother's half black and half white.
Okay, well, that was the white side in you because black people know no face, no case. We don't write down shit. It's in your head. Matter of fact, after it happens, you don't forget. You deny it to yourself. You practice
Yeah,
lying to yourself in the
no, that
mirror.
wasn't
That
smart.
where was you at? That wasn't you. I don't know who you thought. You thought that's
Right,
not that wasn't you. And I don't care what anybody said. If you try to tell me I was there, I'm gonna tell you you wasn't you. Huh,
right,
that was
right.
I knew I was like, he can't be black when he told me he journaled that he was cheating. But child, you might as well just wrote her a note. You might as well made a breakfast and put it in a damn car. You the dumbest cheater ever alive.
I
Okay,
know, I
I'm
know.
sorry, but so she found it in your phone. Okay.
Yeah, I know. Regardless, so I messed up. I was wrong. I was wrong.
No,
I'm
I know,
ashamed.
I
No, I'm
know.
I'm ashamed. I am. I am.
Right, right. No, I understand. Well, and then after that, y'all could have, y'all, it was too much.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I can only speak for myself. You know, I did a lot of wrong.
Right. I understand. Okay. Who's child? Let's keep going. All right,
Mhm.
Anthony. So we got Anthony, Massachusetts, 26, currently not working, dad of two boys, by two women, never married, right?
No.
Okay. What kind of woman you looking for, Anthony?
Mm, in terms of physical aspect, emotional,
Well,
like
we're gonna get to physical, so you can talk with characteristics first.
um wise, you know, I'd say um emotionally and mentally intelligent, um, you know, empathetic, um, hardworking, um, you know, someone that has manners, someone that has good hygiene. Um, you know, stuff like that. I mean, I'd say I'm pretty simple, but just stuff like that, you know.
Okay.
I'm all about respect, you know what I mean? Like if you respect me, I'll respect you. And you know, I'm all about taking care of myself, you know. I train in boxing, you know, I I pray daily. You know, I meditate, I run, like I said, I train, you know, I do exercises, I do a bunch of stuff to keep myself, you know, fit mentally and physically. I read, um, So I'm looking for someone that's, in tune, someone that has the same, you know, um, level of that as me. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Bad hygiene. Um, and when I say bad hygiene, like you don't brush your teeth, you don't take showers, um, smoking cigarettes. I don't care about weed, but cigarettes, I can't. Um, no manners, like no saying excuse me, no saying thank you or please. That's big with me because it takes a second just to say that. That goes a long way. Um, what else? Someone that looks at you. How can I explain this? So, like, out of all the good things that you do and you make one mistake, they completely fault you. You know what I'm saying? They base you off of one mistake. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So you're saying a woman that this is for your deal breakers. So you don't want somebody that if you mess up one time and then that is all she
Yeah.
sees.
Yeah. Because nobody's perfect. Like, okay, I messed up, my bad. But that doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are like that. So,
I agree. It does depend on what the crime was.
right,
I,
right.
I mean,
Absolutely.
obviously, cheating on your fiance while she was pregnant is
No, that was terrible. No.
yeah.
Yeah, I
That
don't mean that. That,
okay.
like I said, that was terrible. I'm ashamed of it. Um, but yeah, like, just something like that.
Like you left the toilet seat up, and now she's like, "But I did all this other stuff, things like
I
that."
don't
You're
do
talking
that.
about.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Oh, you don't do that. Okay, but
No.
just I get what you're. I get. I was trying to think of an example, but I do understand the
Yeah.
point you're trying to make. Okay, fair enough. Should she look a certain way?
Um, yeah, like, like hair length, I mean, doesn't really matter to me as long as it's real. I mean,
That's your right to say that. You can say you want a girl with real hair.
yeah, but I know how women are, and it's cool to, like if you want to wear like a wig or something every now and then. Like I know how women are, you know what I mean? Um, so I don't mind that. Um, it don't matter if it's curly, wavy, straight. Um, I love my black women. I love my sisters. Um, she could be dark skin, light skin, don't matter to me. Fit, thick. I mean, as long as she looks good. Um,
What about money? Should she make a certain amount of money?
no,
You don't care about that.
no, not at
Okay.
all.
Let's do the Kendrick Kim. This is when you stand up and we see your full body.
Okay. Let me see how I'm gonna do this. Hold on a second. Hold on. Now you want me to leave my shirt on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I keep on forgetting. People think, yeah, keep on your clothes. We're just trying to see your legs. We're just trying to get an idea. Okay.
My
You don't gotta
legs?
turn around. Yeah, no, we got you. Yeah, I
Oh.
forgot. Some people don't know. No, we're good. You don't got to turn around. We can see. We got you, Anthony. You keep on your clothes. I gotta start saying keep on clothes because we have listen, believe it or not, we get new people daily who never heard of our show. So the guy last week, he pulled up his shirt when I said it. He didn't know. So okay, now we know.
Well,
All
yeah,
right,
because I just went on YouTube and I seen this and I'm like, let me see what this is about. Like this is my first time coming on here. I've never done this before.
well,
So
Anthony, get ready because we are the
I,
cousin.
yeah,
And-
because I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie because I know people are hearing me. I know people are seeing me. Like I don't do
they're
this
gonna see you
often.
more
So
tomorrow or whenever this is posted.
well, I don't know what people are saying, good or bad. I mean, uh, this is what happens when you come on these kinds of things. You're gonna see good and bad things.
Yeah,
There's
listen,
probably
it takes
people
a lot
saying
of
good
courage.
things about me. There's probably people saying bad things about me based on the things that I've said. And It's understandable. I have no control over anyone other than myself, you know?
Right. I would say this. It takes a lot of courage to come on my show. So everybody comes on my show, you're a strong person and you're vulnerable. And I appreciate the transparency. I gave you a warning earlier on. I said, don't say anything you might don't know, but we're almost done. We're almost done. All right. When was your last relationship?
About a year ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
In November. About a couple weeks ago.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws I have to work on. I definitely say not taking things personally, because sometimes I could take things personally. That's 1. 2, I can be bombarding sometimes. I can be like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, kind of like pesty, you know what I'm saying? Like constantly up, someone's behind.
Okay.
Yeah, I can be like that sometimes, and that's something that I'm working on, like learning how to just let things be, you know what I mean? And then the third, I'd say, um, um, working on, being like more calm, because that's another reason why, I was in anger management and I'm in therapy twice a week, because before, I would allow others to like get under my skin, and I'd allow people's like words and ways like affect me. So I'm working on just being calm. Like, you know what? You can say whatever you want about me. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's
Okay.
your opinion. Yeah, I'm being honest,
Okay. Well, I said it before. I'll say it again. I do appreciate your transparency. This is the last question, Anthony. Why would a woman be lucky to be with you?
Good question. Why would a woman be lucky to be with me? Because I'm not gonna say I'm different. But because I'm me and there's nobody like me. And I say that because, you know, um, we're all ourselves. Nobody can be us like us, if that makes sense. So I'm very outgoing, as you can see. I'm very people oriented. I'm very confident. Um, I'm very courageous, as you can see, honest. I take accountability and responsibility and ownership of my wrongdoings. Um, and, I want to move forward, you know. Um, I think a lot of men aren't honest. I think a lot of men, um, are afraid to speak up about what's true. Um, that's just what I've come across. And, I've heard people say, like when I mention my age, oh, you're a baby, you're young. But the thing is age doesn't determine maturity. Unfortunately, I see it and hear it every day. Every day. I know people, I don't know how old you are, but
I'm
I know people.
46. I'm
Oh,
20
I know
years.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you look good for your age.
Thank you.
46. I would have thought you were about late 20s, early 30s.
Oh, wow.
Keep
Well, thank
keep
you.
doing what you're doing. Um, I know people older than you that are very immature. It's sad, but it's true. You know, I don't obviously age, wisdom comes with age, but I'm not going off of how old you are. I'm going off of your behavior, your mindset, where are you at, How do you handle situations? That's just the way I see it. Someone else may see it a different way, but I just say age doesn't determine maturity.
That's true. I want to say this, and I did see a comment. They said if you were a woman, I would tell you to get your stuff together. I have said this often about, and
I agree.
I said it in the beginning about the single season. And listen, life happens to all of us, and you are right. I don't know if people are paying attention, but our economy is taking a hit kind of right now. People are losing their jobs. There's a lot going on. You know, the world is reshuffling. So listen, it's happening to a lot of people. But
Mhm.
I have said this 1,000 times on my show. I think certain times are times where they should be dedicated to yourself. And I think I just think that since, the biggest thing outside of like, you have two young children and all that is you're currently not working, which isn't the worst thing in the world. And I look at it two ways. If a woman accepts you from this area, that's a
Mhm.
good thing. And then maybe she can also, maybe she has a connection and she can help you get a job or get you in the right position, right? So that's one thing. The other side is you lock in and you get yourself in a right decision, a right position to be a better, to be a better candidate in the dating space because I don't think you have to be rich to date, but I'm
Mhm.
assuming it'll be difficult to date right now while
Of
you don't
course.
have a job. You have a 1 year old. You said your child's turning one tomorrow.
Hmm.
So you have a 1 year old, you have a 6 year old.
Hmm.
Like, I mean, not saying dating has to be expensive, but I don't see how you would have extra income to even do like something small because you have responsibilities.
Right. I mean, I make a way. However,
Okay.
obviously, I wouldn't want to put myself in a position to where, I couldn't do what I'm supposed to do, as a man for a woman, because I'd say a lot of men lean on women um, for security, financial security, for, um, just something that they can have. Does that make sense? You know what I
So you
mean?
would like a woman to lean on, you're saying.
No, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I think a lot of men do that. I don't want to be, I'm very self-aware. I don't want to be a guy that relies on a lady for things. I don't, you know what I mean? Especially in the situation that I'm in. And I'm saying I think a lot of men do that, especially in my situation. They look for a woman that's willing to take care of them and pick up their slack. I don't want to do that because
That's not what you're trying to do.
no, that's not fair to a woman. Why should a woman have to pick up after another man's job? You know what I mean? That's my opinion. I don't think.
Okay. So with that being fair, with you not working right now, you're saying you do have extra income to literally court and date a woman.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah. I mean,
All right.
I like I said, I make a way. I make a way, but I wouldn't want to make somebody feel like I'm leaning on them. You know what I mean? Like I'm relying on them. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to stand on my 2 feet. I want to be stable. I want to be secure. And I agree with the person that made that comment. I do want to work on myself. I am working on myself. As I mentioned. Um, you know, I think. Well, I don't think I know that God has a plan for each of us, and God knows who's putting in the work and God knows who's not putting in the work, because he'll do his work, but we got to do our work too. You know what I mean? We can't just sit back and expect God to do all the work. It's a two-way street, and I'm all about mutuality. You know what I mean? Um, I think, like I said, I think men aren't being men, and women aren't
Well,
being women.
okay, maybe you don't know, but a lot of the comments will say,
Hmm.
especially what you're saying, men aren't being men. And I think even men in particular might say that you need to get a job, get on your feet before you start dating a woman. That's what some men will say.
I agree.
Right.
I don't disagree. I agree.
Okay. Okay. But on that process, you still like I can meet someone I could probably build with.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll leave it at that. Again, I appreciate your vulnerability, your transparency, and being honest with your story. Now, I know you say you just came on YouTube. I have a dating app. I'm not sure if you are familiar, but it's the name of the show, the Kendra G Singles Dating App. That's you will need to make a profile. Let me show it to you. And that's where the woman watching would proceed to connect with you. So if you go Kendra G Singles, the dating app,
Mm-hmm.
and this is what it looks like. Kendra G Singles. It's a dating app. So you will click on it and you would set up your profile.
Okay.
All right, and then I'll your video will be on YouTube. It might be on some other sites too, but I would say set up your profile, and then the woman watching, you can keep your name. She will reach out to you. Get ready for your whoever knows you to reach out to you. Be like, I saw you on Kendra's show. You about to see how big we are.
Where are you from?
I live in California. I worked in media for 20 plus years in my career. So a lot of people think I'm from Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. It's my media career. Definitely spent more than like 10 years in Chicago, but I'm from Connecticut. Remember, I was like I grew up in Connecticut. That's why I'm familiar with Massachusetts.
New England.
Yes, New England.
New England.
I used to go to Springfield, Massachusetts all the time.
Oh, okay. That's like about an hour and a half. So do you know a city called Lowell?
No.
Okay, so it's a city that's about a half hour north of Boston.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if anybody knows where Lowell is. You can say Boston, they'll know.
Oh, I can hear your accent now that you say Boston. You kind of got a Boston accent a little bit.
I've heard that. I've heard people say I sound like Mark Wahlberg, and I'm like, I
can hear it. I can hear it.
You think so? I don't think so.
Well, when you started talking that second ago, when you said Boston, I can hear it's slightly. But listen, Anthony, we're gonna go. But download the dating app. Let me show you it again. Set up your profile, and for the woman that's interested, she's gonna this is the contact info. We have I know you say you're not used to social media, so that's fair.
Yeah,
but we're like it's like Instagram where you can have a username and people can search you by your username.
Wait, but do you have to or no?
Well, if you want the woman to reach out to you, that's the contact information that you give. So if you want if like women are going to see this and they're going to want to reach out to you, you will need to have a profile there, and that's how she can reach out to you.
No, not that. I'm saying, do I have to have Instagram?
No, you don't have to have
Instagram. Okay.
No.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not a social media person.
Yeah, no.
I hope I explained everything clearly, because like I said, this is my first time on here. I was a little nervous, so I hope
you explained everything. I hope you didn't give too much information, but you explained it all, child.
No, yeah, like I know I'm gonna be on here and other platforms, so like I want to perform my best. You know what I mean? So
yes, I got you. All right, Anthony, I do sincerely wish you the best. Okay, keep me posted if you meet someone, please.
I will. Thank you, Kendra. God bless you.
No problem. God bless you too. Child, I guess listen, we had a lot of show tonight. A lot of show tonight. I went like an hour and a half, a little bit over an hour and a half inside the dating app. That's why I was running so late, because I went over in the dating app. Then I did about 30 minutes on Instagram, and now we did an hour, 13 minutes on YouTube. I'm gonna get. People be telling me to get a therapy license. I just want them to count all the hours, because I know therapists got to do so many. I got the hours. Just give me the certificate. I don't got to do, like my friend's a therapist. And I remember she has like, when you are a therapist, you got to do so many hours. I did mine. Just give me the paper. At this, don't come with, we need 10. No, bitch. I got 10. 2,000. Watch this. It's 10,000 hours, lady. 2000, 2001, 2002. Don't you talk to me about no motherfucking therapy hours. Give me my certificate. I'm certified. I did the hours. I will say this. It is an honor that people feel so comfortable with me that they tell me so much. So I don't take that for granted. That really is a gift that people just feel comfortable. But I need my therapist certificate. All right. I said at the top of the show, the Kennergy Singles card game is sold out until December 8th. Thank you guys so much for those who bought it. They're going out in the mail. Y'all sold it out. We did not expect to sell that many in 1 month, so now we're replenishing. And you can still pre-order it. I suggest you pre-order it if you want to get it before Christmas. We will start shipping again December 8th. The warehouse gave me the great news today, so I was really happy and proud. Thank you guys so much. Also, I did a casting for Are You Ready to Get Married? So what's happening is we selected a person and I'm going to find their wife. Yes, I'm going to find the wife. So it's a guy. Tomorrow, I'm going to release his video inside the Kendra G Singles Dating app. We have videos inside the app. You'll see his video inside there. It'll be on the app only tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, I'll put it on social media. So if you guys want to get a head start and see who was our first groom that I'm going to find the wife, well, you have to go through me. You won't send it directly to him. You got to send it to Kendra. I love this. All right, so that'll be tomorrow inside the Kendra G Singles Dating app. So make sure you download it if you have not already. All right, good night, everyone.